G'day YouTubers, Brett here from Overtime Gaming with you once again, and welcome back to some more FIFA 13 Connected Career Mode with Newcastle United, the mighty Magpies. Now, of course, this is the first video of the weekend. Obviously, there was no video on Saturday and Sunday, even though there was meant to be. So I thought I'd explain that first in a minute once we've actually gone through the start of this video. Now, as you can see, we've got more Europa League action. Second leg here against Bordeaux. We're already up 2-0, I believe, on aggregate. We won 2-0 at home, so we'll be looking for a result here away from home just to get us through to the next round. And you look at their team there, they've made a couple of changes. I mean, Savat is on the bench. That's the only one I can really look at there. They've still not got the strongest side, obviously. The two wingers are both half-decent players, but nothing special. So we look at our side there. You can see Haidara and Korsha both get starts today. And Niang's back in the side after giving a start to Gouffron. But we have brought him back into the side today. But we rotated the two wing backs. Pogba is in the side today as well. So hopefully we can get something going and book ourselves into place into the quarterfinals next, guys. Now, of course, there was supposed to be a video on Saturday and Sunday. The Saturday one was supposed to be coming in the week. Now, that is actually processing as I speak. So we'll be up tonight as well. Actually, it'll be out before this episode. So that was actually videoed and uploaded on Saturday. And for some reason, YouTube just wouldn't process the video at all. And Haidara scores! 6th minute goal there, guys. And all of a sudden, we're up 3-0 on aggregate, I believe. Absolutely brilliant. Poor strike by Haidara in all honesty, but took a deflection straight down the middle. Haidara gets his first goal for the club. Man has been in and out of the first team, gets his first goal. Lovely, lovely way to start this game. An away goal as well. So now Bordeaux need 3 goals to draw the game. But of course, even then, they'll still be going out of the tournament if they beat us 3-1 because we have scored the away goal. They need to beat us 4-1 today now, guys, and I just don't see that happening. I'm almost certainly going to say it now. We're through to the next round. However, anything can happen in the FIFA world. We have lost 4-1 to Wigan already this season, so anything can happen, but hopefully that's not going to. As I was saying, guys, it was uploaded on Saturday, but unfortunately, YouTube just would not process it. I have no idea why. And then it also was saying that I had a copyright infringement from FIFA. Now, videos have got this infringement, and there was no difference on that video. So I have no idea why. So the only way I could solve it was to delete the video, which means I have no copyright infringements because it wasn't a full strike. They were just querying about copyright usage. So I haven't got a strike on my account or anything like that. So I've just deleted the video, and that's why I'm re-uploading it today. And hopefully it won't occur, and hopefully the video will have gone up by now. Now, alongside that, there was supposed to be a special episode on Sunday to mark the birthday of one of my subscribers. I believe it's a Newcastle Giants Xbox 3. And it was your 14th birthday, I believe. So I hope you've had a great birthday. And I'm sorry I didn't get an episode out for you. I did mean to. I had it recorded and it was supposed to be this game. But unfortunately, the processing issue happened once again. I couldn't get a video up. And I thought there was no point putting both Saturday and Sunday videos up with commentary that wouldn't really make sense, or have an explanation why I couldn't put any videos up, in all honesty. So I decided to redo the audio for this video and have it as Monday's video instead. I'm really sorry about that, guys. However, Wednesday or Tuesday, there probably will be another double episode to make up for the loss. So I'm sorry about that, guys. But anyway, I hope we're all okay with that. Now, of course, we saw another eventful weekend of Premier League football. We're going to start things off with a Newcastle game. Obviously, we drew 1-1 with West Brom. I did expect a Newcastle win, but a draw is not the worst thing in the world. We now are level on points with Sunderland and Stoke on 37. 3 points off Aston Villa below us, who of course have got a game in hand, but it is tonight against Man United. And of course, if Man United win tonight, it is at Old Trafford as well. They will win the league. So I'm putting that down, hands down. as a Man United win easy, especially with it being at Old Trafford. Fergie will want to win the season tonight, and there is no doubt in my mind they will. So I still feel we'll have that 3-point gap on Villa. And then, of course, they pull a goal back just before half-time, and the game is officially on again, guys. They need 3 more goals in the second half. Diabate scores in the 40th minute, I believe that said. And, the 40th. So it all of a sudden is 1-1 here, guys, and we're leading 3-1 on aggregate. Another 3 goals, and they go through. However, I still don't think that's going to happen. But as I was saying, I think we'll still have the 3-point gap on Villa. And then, of course, at the moment, we're 6 points clear of Wigan as well. Wigan still do have a game in hand, but I believe that's against Tottenham. Correct me if I'm wrong. What an absolutely gorgeous finish by Brahimi. He has been a goal machine, in all honesty. He hasn't really done too much right other than shooting, but his finishing's been absolutely outstanding. He scored some cracking goals just like this one. Beautiful first touch and then an absolutely stunner of a shot. Puts us up by 3 goals once again, and this time 2 away goals. So now tonight, guys, they have to beat us 5-2 on the night now, guys, and that is not going to happen, which means they've got to score 4 more goals tonight and hope we don't score again. And in the form we've been in against Bordeaux, I can see us scoring more than I can them. However, as I was saying about Wigan, I think it's against Tottenham, and if it is, there's no way they're going to beat Tottenham, so I think we'll still have the 6-point gap on them as well. And in my opinion, I think the relegation battle now is officially between Wigan and Villa. Newcastle have Liverpool at the weekend, which I'll speak about in a moment because I want to speak about the Liverpool game first. I don't know who Sunderland play, and I'm not sure who Stoke play. But basically, if any 3 of those teams win now, they are safe, guarantee it. If Newcastle, Sunderland, Stoke all win at the weekend, we are safe. I definitely believe that now, guys. And of course, the game everyone wants to speak about is the Liverpool-Chelsea game yesterday. We will get to that in a minute. Of course, though, there also was another big game at the weekend, and that was Tottenham-Man City. Now, Man City went 1-0 up with a goal from Nazari 5 minutes in, and they did look the much better team all the way through the game until the 75th minute. And from the 75th minute to the 82nd, all of a sudden, Tottenham turned it on, scored 3 goals and ended up winning 3-1. Now, this isn't too much of a shock. I did expect Man City to win, but in all honesty, Man City have nothing to play for anymore. And Tottenham still do. So I saw Tottenham pulling it off, although I still expected Man City to win. And 3-1 doesn't reflect how it actually was game-wise. So that's that. But as I was saying, of course, everyone wants to know about the Liverpool game. Now, Liverpool-Chelsea was actually a brilliant game. And I'm going to stick to talking about the football right now. I will speak about the Suarez stuff in a bit. But right now, we're just speaking about the football. It was a brilliant game. And in all honesty, Liverpool deserved to win. They did draw 2-2 from a 96th minute goal. Now, people are saying that it was in the 96th minute and 45 seconds because there was 6 minutes extra time. Most people moaning about that are Chelsea fans. I'm sorry, but it is. The fact is, Chelsea are the reason why there was 6 minutes extra time. Now, of course, they couldn't help their players getting injured, but there was 2 injuries, especially a major one to Hazard, who got stretched off, so that added a good 2 minutes. There was then subs, which again added around 2 minutes, so that's 4 minutes already. And then there is all the incidents and all the fouls, which Chelsea and Liverpool both did, and a lot of the time, those were extended because of Jamie Carragher from Liverpool arguing with the referee, and John Obi Mikel, David Luiz and the rest of the Chelsea team arguing and abusing the referee, in my opinion. So the 6 minutes was completely justified, in my opinion, and Chelsea need to learn to deal with that. Rafa Benitez dealt with it and understood it in his press conference afterwards. He was a bit miffed that it was 6 minutes, but he could understand why, and he didn't put up too much of a fight against it, and that's the class someone from Chelsea needs to learn about. Now, I like Chelsea as a team, we all know that. I don't like Abramovich or anything like that, and I don't like Terry and Lampard. I think Terry is an arrogant ass and should not be playing football anymore. However, and that's not because of his ass, he doesn't deserve to play football. I don't think he's good enough to play in top flight football anymore. But that's just my opinion, of course. But I actually like a lot of the Chelsea players. I love Hazard. I like Torres. I love Oscar, Ramirez and Mata. I think they're absolutely outstanding. So there's nothing against Chelsea team. It's against just the way John Obi McCallum, David Luiz and stuff acted. And I'm just sick of Chelsea players especially arguing at the referee. And it's the same with every team in the Premier League. I'm sick of it. And it's just disgraceful. I play rugby. And if I did that in a rugby game, argued at the ref as much as they did, I'd be sent off. It's simple as that. And I think football needs to implement that. It's really getting on my nerves. It's one of the reasons I went off football before, and it's starting to annoy me again. Now, it's always going to happen, though, unless the FA do something about it. Now, of course, Suarez scored the equaliser. They should have scored earlier on. Shelvey should have scored. He missed a sitter. Now, in my opinion, John Joe Shelvey is the shittest player in the Premier League. He is absolutely awful. He does nothing right whatsoever, and he's just a complete waste of space, in all honesty. He is awful. But Suarez did score the equaliser. Now, if you looked at his whole performance, it's justified. He played fantastic, and when Sturridge came on, Sturridge was absolutely insane. Sturridge was by far the best player on the pitch after he came on. He was incredible. But of course, everything with the controversy was sparked by Suarez as well. Now, lots of people are saying the goal shouldn't have stood because he should not have been on the pitch. And of course, if you don't know, he bit Ivanovic. And go check it out on YouTube, guys. Definitely check it out. Ivanovic is pushing all over him, and Suarez just grabs his arm and bites it and actually crunches down on it. It's a very hard bite, in all honesty. The referee doesn't see it and nothing's given. Now, I don't think he would have actually been sent off for it, because even if the ref had seen it, he wouldn't have had a clear view. So I don't know if he would have realised that he had full-on bit him fully. But I don't think he would have been sent off. I think he'd only been on a yellow. But then again, he was already on a yellow, so he probably would have seen his second yellow and been sent off. But the fact of the matter is, he was still on the pitch, so the goal stands completely. There's plenty of incidents in football where a ref doesn't see anything and it's not given, and something happens because of that, and that's just football. Now, he will be banned, and it's good news for Newcastle. Of course, we've got Liverpool at the weekend, and we will be playing a Liverpool team which in my mind will not have Suarez in it. In my opinion, Suarez is the best player in the Premier League, but he just needs to sort his anger out, in all honesty. Now, as you can see, we did go through in the Europa League, guys. I'll continue to start the Suarez stuff and that in the next video tomorrow. And we'll speak about it in more detail. If there's certain things you guys want me to cover about Suarez and anything like that, like my opinion on him, my opinion on his anger, everything he's done, my opinion on his handball in the World Cup, let me know and I'll speak about it in the next video, guys. We have got a long break here. I believe we don't play until the Monday. I'm not sure who it's against right now. We'll have a look when it's coming up. Of course, as you can see there, it is coming up soon. And apparently I've said Pogba's not been good enough. I said this in the last video. In my opinion, he has been good enough. He hasn't been outstanding, but he plays in a position in centre defensive midfield where he just needs to be solid. And that's what he's done. He hasn't done anything bad, and he hasn't done anything incredibly amazing either. So he's played well for me. Obviously, we turned down Poland here. But if you just saw, we have got another Europa League game, guys, in the quarter-final. And we have Tottenham Hotspur in the quarter-final, guys. So two English teams get drawn against each other. And it's going to be a tough, tough tie for us in the next video, guys. Hopefully we can pull off a win. We are away first. And then we have Man City in the Premier League. Hopefully we can pull it off and we can make something off it. So leave a comment, like and subscribe, guys. Make sure you share the video too. And peace out, YouTube. We're heading into overtime.